All right, shower is completed. That's not okay.
Oh, I just saw the gnat again.
That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! I've ordered takeout, because I'm using a literal butter knife right now.
Hello YouTube, it's me Hens. I'm back with Amberlynn, but this time we're going to be watching through Salty Crab. We started off this whole saga with Salty Crab releasing the first bit of information about Erica and all that shit. And so we're going to follow it up with her response to Amberlynn's deleted stream, because she was specifically called out by Amberlynn in that stream. So she's going to respond directly. And I want to watch it because it's going to be good. If you're not already subscribed to me or to Salty Crab, please do so now. Thank you. We both would appreciate it, I'm sure. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Salty Sunday. Now, if you are new here, what we do on Sundays is we do kind of like a catch up of everything that Amberlynn has uploaded that week, and we watch it all together. It's the best.
It's fun.
Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I should say, this week has just been like crazy. So we have pretty much watched everything. Amberlynn didn't upload any vlogs.
Literally, she did like a video and then three live streams, I believe.
Vlogs to go over, so we can't really watch any of those. However, last night she did a live stream while most of us, or many of us, were sleeping, and
I was
for some
dead
reason or
asleep.
another, she deleted.
I think she keeps doing it because she thinks reaction channels won't all be up or be able to catch her. And like the first time, people were able to record the stream and save it, and she didn't take it down. But this time she took it down, but people still got it. So I'm thankful. Salty is going to say it's through Bottle, the channel Bottle. If you're not already following them, give them a subscribe too, please. They're amazing. They always make excellent compilations of her and really funny edits.
It when she was done. So, but thankfully the channel Bottle caught the stream and also cut it down to only the best parts. And for that,
so this is what we're doing.
Extremely thankful. Bottle, you are awesome. Probably most of you are subbed to that channel. If you're not, highly recommend them.
I am.
But I am so thankful for that, because I don't know if I could take another 3 hours of Amberlynn discussing whether she has roast beef or a coin slot down there. But half an hour.
Oh my fucking god.
So if you guys are ready, let's go.
You guys have been watching it go down. Just imagine living it. Like, I'm over here just like, what is happening right now? Someone said, I love you, mommy. Okay. Do I give mother? Yeah,
No,
I'll definitely be talking about Alexis for sure.
Okay, if you're not sure who Alexis is, she is, or what?
Amberlynn, you give married motherfucker. That's what you give, not mother.
Was Amberlynn's bestie, and I'm pretty sure they were friends for quite a while. She was
like,
not
I think
liked
a year
at all in the community. If you caught any of her TikToks, I'm sure you could.
Bulldog Alexis.
And see for yourself why people did not like her. She FaceTimed Amberlynn in one of Amberlynn's live streams a few days ago. Amberlynn called her emotional support animal or whatever.
Yeah, that's fucking so embarrassing. Like, you called her your animal. Like, who calls people an animal in this day and age? Like, except to dehumanize them.
And recently, Alexis posted this on her TikTok because for some reason she thinks she's like famous now and needs to make public statements. But anyway, this says, I just want to publicly announce that I've ended my friendship with Amberlynn. If she wants to stay with Tommy, that's fine. I refuse to sit around and watch what will happen if she continues having a relationship with her. This was an extremely hard decision for me to make, but unfortunately, this is just what's best for me. Amberlynn, I hope you understand. And Alexis, if you know Amberlynn as well as you say, you should know she's not going to understand. But anyway, let's continue with the live stream.
Like, after I got off a live last night, like, I literally felt so sick. I was like, oh, I was super nauseous.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you drink a lot, girl. I'm not drunk, I'm just tipsy.
Showing my legs is not gonna happen. What is with the leg thing? Like, why does everyone always want to see my legs?
I thought you're proud of your body.
Show your 24/7 caregiver. Well, my 24/7 caregiver doesn't want to be on camera, they said. So
well, that's too bad.
Unfortunately, I'm in a relationship, yes, with Tommy. How does Mama Lynn feel about the past few days? She feels bad for me. Obviously, she doesn't like seeing me hurt. I try not to bother her
Does she think any less of you for being the other woman?
with all of this though, because like my mom considers herself an empath, so like I don't want to like hurt her.
Oh, so that's where you get it from. You get it from your mama.
Oh God, is she a pluviophile too?
What did I eat today? I literally had Panda Express again. I'm going through a food fixation type deal.
When did you have Panda Express the last time? She hasn't shown us that she got Panda Express. So she's been eating it in secret.
I'm kind of low-key obsessed with their hot orange chicken.
Oh really? You can't stop eating orange chicken, huh? I wonder who kicked that off.
When am I going to go back to making videos?
Yep.
Definitely soon. I just felt like the live stream thing was probably like the best option during this like hectic time. I do have like a vlog already like finished where I'm like trying to do like self-care, self-love for the day, and I don't really think I want to upload it. I do have like a weigh-in in there and stuff like that, so I might like edit it down like hardcore because I think I'm gonna edit down even like smaller and like add it onto like another vlog because I still want to show you guys like the weigh-in and stuff.
Okay, but unless you still weigh the same amount, which if you're eating Panda Express every day, I highly doubt it, then what is the point of even uploading the weigh-in? It's not current, so who cares?
I quit Ozempic, semaglutide, because it wasn't working anymore. What she
Sure.
lacks in labia minora, she makes up for in situation type deals. LOL, I love you. Oh my
Ew. Labia-Lynn, back at it again.
god, that's funny.
Can y'all stop prompting her to talk about her stupid menorah?
Imagine being 30 and not knowing your own anatomy. I do know my anatomy, I promise.
Out of context, that sounded kind of bad. Stop talking about her menorah. That sounds bad.
I promise. This whole Alexis thing has really like shook me to the core. I'm not gonna lie. Would you ever date a transgender? Yes, I would. What happened with
First off, don't refer to them as a transgender. That's like calling a person a black. Like, you're really living in the past, Amber.
Alexis?
And
Well,
the person who asked her.
Okay, here we go. This is what we came for, people.
Alexis and I have been, I might cry. We have been like really good friends type deal. We've had our
Aw.
ups, we've had our downs. Like I could
Aw.
call her literally anytime. She can call me anytime. And through our year of our friendship, I have accepted
I knew it. I knew it was a year.
all of the things that she's done. And every single person I've ever spoken to while being friends with her, she has not liked. She hasn't liked them at all. She's wanted me to stop talking to them. And it's been like that with every single person.
Yeah, because she wants you and she wants to be you. She's literally the girl from Roommate. Like, everybody thinks that's you, but no, that's that girl. Because you actually have like some things going on in your life. She has absolutely nothing, to where she's at work and she's still in your live stream on the phone with you, needing, and like has her coworker on the phone for her to listen for her name. Like, goddamn, talk about no life loser ass bitch.
Why is this sounding way too similar to the whole Erica thing? Like,
Mhm.
Amberlynn, why are you
Exactly.
surrounding yourself with people who either want you to stop talking to people or who you want them
It's almost like she's either choosing to repeat the cycle or she is just repeating a story.
to stop talking to people? All this sounds very toxic.
I don't really know what happened because the things that she has, like what she said online and what she said to Jordy, like isn't true. I have repeatedly like told myself like that I want a gentle love, that I want to be in a relationship with someone where it's not toxic and it's not like triggering my BPD. Like that is what I've wanted.
The hell is a gentle love? Amberlynn, you need to quit reading those
A soft touch.
young adult love stories because, girl, they are rotting your brain.
And
real.
it's just like for Alexis to like turn it into something that it's not has been like really painful for me. And it's like she can have her opinions, obviously. Like I will never take that from her. It's like it's okay if she wants to have an opinion, which opinions that I don't understand at all, actually. Like, and the things that she would say, like, genuinely just made me feel like I wasn't like worthy of love. And it's like I don't want to like go into detail because it's like I don't want Alexis knows everything about me. Like I don't want her to like come for me, and that's scary. Like she knows a lot of my secrets.
I don't think she necessarily has any reason to, unless you give her a reason. Like, if you doc something about her, like telling us something that we can't find out on the internet, because that's what you did with Erica. And later on, that's how she gets around to Salty, is like that once she said Erica was the name of Valentine, that Salty got confirmation, and that makes her in the wrong. It doesn't, Amber. You're the one who doxed her.
Okay, Amber, first of all, like, if you're going to be meeting people online, maybe don't go spilling all your secrets.
That
Save those
part.
for the people who you know in real life. Also, Erica knew your secrets too. So, I mean, like, are they really secrets? It sounds like you just tell them to whoever you happen to be close with at the moment.
She was my journal that like talked back to me. Like,
Oh my god. Yet again yet again yet again dehumanizing uh yet again dehumanizing Alexis, which is fucking weird. Like, she's your dog, she's your notebook. What the fuck? Is she a pencil next? Is she, I don't know, an eraser? Is she a piece of shit that you avoid on the sidewalk? Like, what?
But yeah, stop reading the poetry books too, girl, because that sounds like it came directly from a Gabby Hanna poetry book.
Kind of.
Anything that I would like write in my journal, 9 times out of 10, I would also tell Alexis. I don't know what she's capable of. And
Like, that's weird. That's so weird that you would just. That's what people who are trying to create a narrative or like an alibi. That's what they do. They write it down and then say exactly those same words to somebody so that they can say, "See, I wrote it down and they know it. So it must be true." But that doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it true at all.
and that kind of freaks me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't think it's fair to do all that. And like, why is she doing this? This whole thing, like, has really messed with mine and Tommy's mental health 1,000,000,000%.
No offense to you, Tommy, but like, I'm kind of sick and tired of hearing about your mental health. Like, if
Me
being with
too.
Amberlynn is this destructive to your mental well being, maybe it's
break
not
up.
worth it, girl.
During that, Tommy has requested some space from me. Like,
Good.
she needed time to herself. Me having BPD, sometimes when I'm told, I just need a little bit of space, I don't know why, but I tend to freak out. And
Yeah,
Erica
because
even
you're a
kind of
fucking
like,
freak. Like, you're not getting help, so you're out of control. You're not controlling your condition in the slightest. And that's a danger for yourself and for everybody around you. And you don't want to realize that.
shared that during her like little interviews that she did. So during one of those times, like, I spoke to Alexis in confidence, and I was just like, you know, Tommy doesn't want to talk right now, and like I was giving her like a BPD moment. Me and Alexis, we very much talked about our BPD a lot, back and forth. That's just like something that we very much bonded over.
They bonded over the fact that they both have BPD. Like,
That's when you know you're in a sick relationship, when you're bonding over your shared diagnoses. Like, there's something wrong with you.
not a shared music interest, not the fact that they're both into like whatever, but they're BPD. They bonded over that. And you're telling me the relationship went wrong? Wow, shocking.
For
Alexis
real.
considered Tommy needing space as like emotional abuse, and I'm like, that is not the way that I see it at all. For some reason, it made her just like spiral, and I don't know why. And then not only that, but like, Alexis has said Tommy wanted me to quit YouTube, how Tommy wanted me to like move in and do all this stuff. No, I I have my issues.
Actually, my theory is kind of in line with what Alexis said. Amberlynn is going to be on all smug doing these live streams and getting money, and then Tommy's going to see what her actual bank account looks like, and then she's going to convince her, you don't need to do YouTube anymore. You can literally just like take some time off and never have to worry. And she'll believe her because she wants to. And then they'll get to the point where Amber is almost desperate and she'll be like, what can I do? I don't want to go back to YouTube. And Tommy will say, well, we can do what my last partner and I did. We used to do some photos for people for money, and it's okay if you need the money. That's how it happens. Tommy is literally a fucking pimp. And I recognized this when I was like listening a little bit to this part of her stream. That like it's so evident that Tommy is pimping out these women, and what she's doing is isolating them, breaking them down, spending out all their money, and then getting to them or getting them to the point where they're desperate and dying and willing to do anything. And like, it's so crazy. It's already happening because Amberlynn is isolating herself from everybody, including her mom. Like, the fact that she couldn't even waddle over to the door to leave her a care package. Like, what the fuck? I had to drive my mom to the ER to make sure that she could get her fucking arm fixed. like, and was there for 5 hours. Goddamn. Like, shut the fuck up, Amber. You
I
are
do
such a piece of shit.
move kind of fast, and I'm like grateful for
And you're
Tommy
dumb.
because
You're
like
falling victim and you're willingly doing it.
she slows it down a little bit. She's like, okay, let's calm down. Like,
Girl, if that is what you call slowing it down, jumping in your DMs 2 months after her fiance passed away, buying a plane ticket, meeting up with you after only a month
Yep.
of just meeting
Yep.
you, not even dating,
Call her out, Salty.
a month after just meeting you. That's slowing it down?
you're not quitting YouTube. Like, you're gonna keep doing that. Like, that's your career. It's just like random little things that like Alexis is like taking the wrong way. And this is something I have actually talked to her about in private. Like, no, you're not listening to me. And me and Alexis have had moments in the past where like I feel like maybe a little slightly unheard. I'm just very hurt by the whole thing. Like, no, Alexis is not 22. No, she's in her like late 20s.
Yeah, she's like 28.
And so Alexis literally told me like it's either me or Tommy.
Okay, first of all, I don't feel like we're
I
getting
doubt
the
it.
full story here. I feel like Amberlynn is leaving some things
I
out, but
do-
even
I
having
think
said
so,
that,
too.
girl, I could tell after watching like a 30-second video Alexis put out the type of person that she is. Like, none of
Mhm.
this comes as any surprise to me. Amberlynn,
Mm-mm.
just like with
Not
your
a
girlfriends,
surprise.
you need
Not
to
one
be a
bit.
lot pickier when choosing besties.
Amber, you have been bamboozled by Alexis. You deserve better. I don't want to think of it like that at all. Like, I have told
Girl.
her countless times how happy Tommy makes me feel. Like, I
Girl. You're not bamboozled by anybody. Shut the fuck up.
genuinely have not been
You willingly engage with these pieces of shit because they're just like you.
happy in a relationship before, like, ever. I feel like I'm getting a little anxious type deal because this is just a lot. And it's like I want to be able to like explain my side of things and stuff, but like I don't want to like share Alexis's stuff. Like, I don't think it's fair. And
God, I feel like I have whiplash because this
And this is literally what she said about Valentine and then exposed everything about Erica by saying the name. Like, because she knew that it would lead to a full investigation. She's going to do something exactly the same with Alexis, like something that's off the grid currently, and then it'll be all over the internet. Absolutely.
this feels so much like the Erica situation.
Yup.
Like, if Amberlynn cannot
Yup.
see that this girl was
Yup.
not trying to be her real friend, was just trying to get close to her so that one day she could reveal all of her deepest, darkest secrets, and the moment Amberlynn did something that she didn't like, or Alexis felt like Amberlynn was picking Tommy over her, she ran straight to the internet to spill
Mhm.
her guts. Like,
Yep.
Amber, this is why people
Yep.
are concerned about Tommy, because you keep surrounding yourself with people who keep doing the same thing to you over and over, and you still haven't learned your lesson. That's why everyone's skeptical of Tommy, not to mention all the feeder shit.
Yeah,
So,
she's
Tommy and I,
stuck in the cycle,
we
and
broke
she
up for a
likes
second.
it.
Like, we genuinely thought like over.com. She's not
And I said in my live stream, I think, or maybe it was in the other reaction. She's stuck in a cycle, and I think it's the cycle that she saw her father and her mother in, and she's playing out her mother's role, and the father is definitely the elusive partner who's physically rough with her and all that shit, and degrades her when she's feeling bad, and she enjoys it because it's fulfilling this thing that she thought it like gives her a sense of familiarity in that cycle. And it's terrible because like you need therapy.
used to this at all. She wasn't expecting this at all. But then we realized like we literally love each other and we're happy, and that's all that matters. And I know a lot of people say you can't fall in love that quickly. I don't understand it. I'm a lesbian.
No, Amber, you're being a stereotype of a lesbian. You don't have to do this. If you had therapy, it would probably help with that need to always have somebody by your side giving you comfort, and you can't stand on your own merits. You need somebody there to reaffirm them to you. Like, that's why you're never going to be successful as a person. Like, living on your own, you're going to need your mom somewhere near you, or you're going to like probably move near your brother and pay him to be near you. Like, apparently she pays her brother some money. That's what Erica said. Like, wow. Like, cuz she said family, and then Jordy asked, so the mom, and she said no, the brother. So that was kind of weird. But let's get back.
Tommy's a lesbian. Have you guys heard of the term U-Haul lesbian?
And also, like, just because that term exists doesn't mean you need to fulfill it on the internet for everybody to use as a meme against all lesbians. Like, part of that being like on a platform and having a huge following is being a role model. Otherwise, people don't want to follow you or give you success.
And
Time to move.
Oh my God, Bottle, you are a legend. That is hilarious.
I mean, it
Sorry
wasn't
to
made
rant.
up for like shits and giggles. Lesbians move quickly and we're very emotional, and you just fall for each other quickly. That's just how it is. Why is Alexis upset with you? I'm so confused. I genuinely don't know either. And I love her. I'm not gonna lie, because she did see me and Tommy together and she saw how happy I was. And I don't know. And
Oh my God, it's almost like she's doing this to get attention and internet clout. Girl, how
Almost.
can you not see that?
I know a lot of people are saying that like Alexis is just jealous and this and that. I don't know. Alexis wants you. I don't think that's the case.
No,
Like Alexis,
she really wants to be like her and to be her. Like, not just to be like her, but to have that exact level of success and just like infamy that anybody who says her name instantly cowers and like thinks of their worst case scenario in life.
has a partner that she is speaking to and that she is, you know, in love with, quote unquote. So I haven't trash talked to you, so I expect the same respect. Don't be shady. Wish you the best regardless.
Ooh, hold up there, girl. Okay, so Alexis just showed up in Amberlynn's chat, which of course she's watching. She sent in a super chat that
She
says,
paid
I
her.
haven't trash talked
Wow.
you, so I expect the
She
same
paid
respect.
her.
Don't be shady. Wish you the best, Amber, regardless.
If that really is you, I won't trash talk you. I just don't think it was fair what you did. Like the things that you said to Jordy, like you knew.
Weaponizing my tears just like I did when Erica's wife called me. Just like I do every time anybody confronts me. I just cry so they stop.
What that would do to me. Like that's not okay. Like if you want to
Like,
talk, we can do that.
That is what she's doing. She's crying so everybody will just stop and be sympathetic to her. She started this when she was a kid. That's why she keeps doing it, because it worked for so long.
Private. Like we don't have to do it on here. That's really hectic. I just felt like
And
I
then
needed to
trying to control the context in which the conversation happens. It's not just up to you when it happens, just so you're clear, Amber.
say something, you know?
And I'm not caping for Alexis. Amber just needs to learn fucking boundaries because she's not the dictator of everybody else's actions or their feelings. And that's what she's trying to do right here.
Oof, the way Amberlynn keeps turning those tears on and off, girl.
Like I just want to be happy. Like genuinely, like why can't I just be happy, you know?
Instantly dry eye. Not even red.
You're scared of her exposing you. No, exposing
Fucking
is such
monster.
like that's not the right word for it. I'm scared of like times where I was
And then her, whenever she says, I'm scared, you know she's not scared. She doesn't go anywhere. There's nothing that anybody can do to her that would actually ruin her, unless she's truly done some heinous things that she's just managed to hide. Like, that's the whole thing. And like, that is Amber's true worry. Like, if you have nothing that's like evil that you've done, you don't have to worry about it. And like, if you can live with your actions in the future, like, you don't need to worry about what somebody might say to you on, or say about you on the internet. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the fallout of what they say would be. You look how quickly we turned on Erica and her wife. Immediately they started falling apart in terms of their motivations and the stuff they were leaving out of their stories. Like, it didn't take very long, and you're still on the wrong side, Amber. You don't have to do it both ways where you're both wrong and losing. God.
vulnerable to her. I'm scared of those moments being revealed to the public.
Okay, so exposing. Like,
Exactly.
that's literally what exposing means.
Like those moments aren't public knowledge. They're not meant to be for the public. They were meant for my best friend. Like that's what I mean. No, it's more so like things that would probably like embarrass me and actually tea about people in my life. Kind of like Erica was trying to freaking throw all of my exes under the bus and all my friends from the past.
Oh, like how you were physical with Jade? How you were the physical one sometimes? Not just her? Like that? Like that?
Or like whatever. Like I don't know what that was about. That was crazy hectic. Like I don't expect Alexis to do that, but
was
it
so
would suck.
hectic.
Like obviously,
Oh my
stop
god,
trusting people who
hectic.
contact you online. That is actually officially a thing that I'm beginning today. Like I just feel like I'm done with like friendships. I'm done with like I don't know.
Isolation. Oh, that kid looks like Macaulay Culkin. That's fucking weird.
Alexis was not your friend. I've also had a lot of people say that to me because like people are like, if Alexis was your friend, why couldn't she just do this in private? Like why did she have to make it public? Why did she have to go to a reaction channel? The very people that like are like setting out to like ruin my life. That is very, yeah, it's definitely something.
See, she's trying to control the context in which people talk about it, or which it's approached as a subject by the person who was a party to it. Like, Amber, they Alexis went to a reaction channel because she doesn't have a platform. Not that anybody like us follows that would really give a fuck. Her calling in to Jordy is the best thing she could have done for her to get her side out. And like, you're mad because he actually took her up on the opportunity. Like, that's all.
I'm curious about too. I don't know.
What's there to be curious about? Someone who you trusted, someone got close to you, you trusted them, then they got upset with you and they ran to a channel to tell all your secrets. And
Yeah.
you're like, what, curious about why they did that? They did that because they were never your friend to begin with.
Exactly.
She always inserts herself in your situations. I think it's because like she felt like, you know, we're best friends. So oh my God, can we see your legs? What is with that? Like, that is hectic. Why are you blushing? Did I start blushing? I don't think I did. Why don't you ask Alexis to come on the live so you can dispute any claims in real time? Because that's hectic. If she wants to like talk to me, we can do it in private.
Ugh, why does she have to be mature when it comes to that? Like, I would have loved to see Alexis come.
It's actually not maturity. She's trying to control how the whole conversation can happen, like the whole context it will happen in, because she knows that if nobody else watches that conversation unfold, she can be as honest and truthful as she wants with Alexis, but nothing is going to come of it for Alexis. Alexis would be the only losing party in having a private conversation with Amber because nothing will happen. What she needs is a public expose in front of the audience that knows the most about Amber to critically evaluate that whole dialogue, because otherwise Amber is the only one with the voice at the end of the day. She has the platform and she can come on after they have a conversation and say whatever the fuck she wants. And in that case, Alexis would be fighting for attention to even get her word out again. Like, it's pretty obvious when you take a look back at everything that Amber has done, how she tried to silence Beck, how she tried to silence Destiny in secret, quote unquote, because she thought she was not on live, quote unquote. It's, and I can only imagine the things she tried to say to Jade after they were both physical with each other. But then Jade is still like the strongest willed person she's ever dated, aside from the feeder and the married woman. Like, for real.
Come on the live and them to just like go at each other.
Is Alexis blocking you Becky's fault? Probably. Everyone's telling me to get therapy, and it's like, even if I did, like, you guys never believed I was even in therapy when I was in therapy, and I was in therapy for like a hot minute, and it helped me so freaking much. Like, you guys were like, Amberlynn is so boring. We need side characters. And then like overnight, it's like Tommy, Alexis, Erica, Brittany. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, we said we wanted side characters, not a bunch of circus freaks. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Brittany is big mad
No, that was
that
fucking
I said
hilarious.
Erica's name. July 4th is when she called me for the second time. And in the phone recording, I said, yeah, I'm not going to like mention Erica's name. Yes, I did promise that, And I didn't mention her name until
I didn't mention her name until I decided I wanted to. Until I decided it was necessary for me to get out of trouble with Tommy. Until I wanted to do what I wanted to do. It wasn't necessary, but I always had it in the back of my mind that I would do it, even though I told you I wouldn't. That's you, Amber. That's you. You dead-eyed bitch.
Literally a month later, but yet on July.
A month. You kept it for a month. What the fuck is wrong with you? Never a month. Never a month. That doesn't seem like the same thing.
9th, a few days after the phone call, she messaged Zachary Michael wanting to spill all the tea.
Oh God, when Amberlynn Reid can put the pieces together and figure out how much of a liar you are, you're doing it wrong.
She was going to spill the tea regardless. She was going to talk regardless. And now she's blaming it on me because I said Erica's name. No. Brittany is just mad she's a cheater. I mean, I would be too.
I mean, it could be that, or it could be the fact that you
are a cheater, Amber.
Are the one who her wife was cheating on.
Exactly. You are not only an adulteress, a mistress, you are also a cheater in your own right. Oh my God. And she doesn't think that she is.
Pretty mad too.
I don't know. Erica didn't respect her marriage, so why would you? Yeah.
What the fuck? What? What kind of sense is that? Just because somebody wants to cheat with you does not mean that you have to engage with them. That makes you both shitty people instead of just one of you. Like, get a fucking real life and grow up, Amber.
What about talk about the slipper? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I need to block somebody because that's hectic right there. Like, Erica sent me a video doing something sexual, and I saw. So yeah, her wife was right next to her, and I saw the her leg with her slipper
She
on.
keeps saying the
And I remember,
same
like, I
thing
have the text,
over and
and I'm
over
telling you,
again.
I was irate. You have no idea, because at this point, I thought they were platonic, weird marriage people. I sent a simple text. I said, "We need to talk when you wake up." And that's situations where I'm like, okay, my BPD is a little bit better, because I feel like truly years ago, I would have blew up that phone like you've never seen. Like you've never seen.
Okay, but what would you have done if she didn't call you back when she
Exactly.
woke up? Bet she would have blown up the phone then.
So when she woke up, I was like, because I wanted to see if she was gonna lie. So I was like, does Brittany have slippers with like smiley faces on them? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, that video you sent me last night, I want you to go rewatch that. See, this is another red flag, because Erica then turned it into like this whole thing where like me being mad at her like turned her on.
Oh my
Ew.
God, Erica, you're a freak, girl.
Gross.
And I'm just like, this is
pretty. I told you she loves being humiliated. Erica does love being humiliated and has the other person angry at them and degrading them, and she gets off on it. I told you. I fucking told you.
off the chain crazy. Like, why am I even doing this? And I don't know.
Sorry to go off like that, but like it's so like interesting of a behavior, but it's so covert sometimes.
And that's why I said, like, I just want like a gentle love, and that does not feel gentle to me.
Girl, would you shut up about this stupid gentle love? I don't think there's anything gentle about you.
Nope.
That made me upset again, but I didn't say it because I was like, we can't sit here and argue, just continuously argue. Like,
Sure.
But it was
Sure,
come
Jan.
on. In your opinion, who's the worst YouTube reactor? I don't watch all of them, so I wouldn't really be able to tell you. But based off of the ones that I've watched recently, definitely Jordy. He opened his platform for
Lol.
Erica and Brittany, and wouldn't open it for me, the very person
Jordy's no longer her bestie.
that like he constantly talks about. Like,
Okay, but you understand the difference, right? Like, Erica and Brittany did not have a platform that they could go onto, tell their side of the
Literally
story,
what I
and
said.
a bunch of people would see it. You do. That's the difference. You didn't need
And that's also the difference with Alexis.
him.
we all hate Alexis. I mean, definitely don't hate her.
Yeah,
like,
we
hate is like
do,
a strong word.
but we hate you
Do you like
too.
Salty Crab? No, this is Salty Crab's fault, actually, because it makes
Nope. Salty Crab, you are a boss. Keep it up.
no sense. Like, why would you dox somebody? Like, all I said was a name, and then here you go with, well, here's Erica.
Alls I said was a name. Alls I said was a name.
Erica's Instagram, everyone.
Oh, Amber, I'm so sorry I upset you. Also, I don't have a southern accent. Don't know where that came from. And
I
I
don't
didn't
know
say,
either.
well, here's Erica's Instagram, okay? I put those glasses
Exactly.
on her. It's not my fault that people could figure out who she was. Also,
Mhm.
why are you defending her? I didn't dox her. You
Right.
said her name. All I did
Exactly.
was say, hey, here's what she looks like. Here's what
Yup.
I've been told about the situation.
Yup.
I didn't do anything wrong. I owe no
Mm-mm.
loyalty to you, Amberlynn. Someone came to me. They
Mm-mm.
said, I know who Erica is. Here's everything I
Mhm.
know. I decided to take that. Once you confirmed her name was Erica, by the way,
Yup.
I took what I was told and I shared it with my audience. I didn't say a last
Mhm.
name. I didn't say where she lived. The videos I posted of her mostly hid her face. And am I sorry I did it? Hell no. She needed to be exposed. She was
Yup.
going around offering to send your nudes, Amberlynn, to other
Yup.
people, offering to send videos of you moaning to other people while she was married.
Oh,
So no, I
moaning
don't feel one
Lynn.
bit sorry for
Moaning
exposing her.
Myrtle
And if you're
Lynn.
being honest, you're glad I did that. You're so glad I did that, because guess what happened when I did that? All of a sudden, everyone stopped talking about Tommy. And what happened when everyone stopped
Mhm.
talking about Tommy? Y'all got back together. So you're
Yup.
welcome. I'll expect an invitation to the wedding.
Taking
Oh.
accountability is hard because of the
Burn.
low self-esteem and need to be accepted. DBT can help you deal with your audience better. Thank you,
Yup.
Lauren.
You need to look it up, Amber.
I would love to be able to deal with this better because it gets kind of hard. Was Erica on the slow side? No.
She talks like glitter and lasers. I would love to be able to do that, but like, there's all these reasons why I can't.
I need to mute this type stitch. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, hold on.
Jesus Christ! Stop
Over
looking
here.
at your phone.
Alexis texted me. Okay.
Of course she did. She knows you're live and she wants you to get back to her being the center of attention. Of course she did.
So I'm trying to like
Yep.
figure out what the hell is going on. So the situation at hand is Alexis wants to call me and she wants y'all to be the mediators.
God, Amber, are you really this slow? You can't see what's going on. She wants to be the center of attention. She's doing all of this.
Well, yes, that's a big part of it. But the other part is that if she's not on a reaction channel or on Amber's direct channel, she won't have a voice to stand up to Amber in the context of their relationship. Like, excluding us. Like, we don't know exactly what went on between them. Anything is just what either of them says. And when they say it in front of each other, that would be the truest version of it, because they won't just most likely allow the other to blatantly lie unless there's a fucking underlying reason that like implicates, you know? Sorry.
You guys work this out behind the scenes.
Sorry about
She's not
that.
going to get attention.
I don't know what to do. Babe, will you give me advice, please?
Bailey,
Alexis, I'm not going to text you actually.
give me
Like, I know you're watching me right now, and I just want to let you know that like what you've done, you've hurt me. I don't even want to be friends with people anymore because of you. You freaking ruined that for me. Like, you've tainted it. Like,
Interesting. That's exactly what she said to the audience about her and love. And yet she got back with Tommy just a couple of days later. So I think you'll be fine.
Girl, stop. Like, we know you guys are going to be back to being besties by tomorrow.
Mhm.
she seems two-faced. It just goes to show she's only about it for herself. She was fine until people started hating on her. Do it privately if you do. I don't want to say like mean things about her. I hope you find good people who make you happy. Genuinely, Tommy makes me happy. Like, just because someone, like, I love Alexis, so just because like she's hurt me, I don't want to like hurt her in the process. She's about to
Okay,
go out
Miss
with some friends and
Saint
stuff.
Lynn. Miss Mother Teresa Lynn.
So, I hope she has a good time. My death row last meal, people always ask that, and it's like, I'm that girly pop that when I'm like nervous as fuck or like scared, I can't eat.
Yeah, except for when you were like bleeding constantly, having mukbangs, and then you were also in desperate need of eating before you went to the hospital emergency room because you sliced open your hand because of that stupid circle.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
Thank
and
you,
lies
Aretha.
on top of lies.
So it's like, I wouldn't be able to like eat a last meal on death row.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Oh my
Ugh.
God, get off your phone. I hate when she does this.
Alexis, what is happening right now? Like, genuinely.
Why are we so giddy, Amber? What happened to all those tears from before? Either this is all a setup and you guys never stop being friends, or you are secretly enjoying, well, maybe not so secretly, and you're enjoying this whole bestie breakup thing.
Someone messaged me and said you're talking about me. So I was like,
Hold on, because I'm nervous. Can you guys hear her?
oh my God.
Alexis, you hurt my feelers.
Okay, this is
You
fake.
goddamn-
Either this
yeah.
whole fight is
It's so fake because if you can be so casual and like immature about somebody that you technically considered your best friend utterly betraying you on live stream on the internet, like I don't have any respect for you as a human being.
fake, or her being upset about it is fake, because who says that to their friend who betrayed them?
Exactly.
You hurt my
Exactly.
feelers.
You hurt my feelings too.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm in love.
I'm not here to sit and talk about Emily with you.
So, my question is like, why did you have to do this like publicly? That's
Yeah, why did you have to do this publicly? She asks while on a public live stream.
That
First of all,
part.
From what we have talked about, I thought you liked him.
no, I don't like him.
Okay, well, anyways, I was planning on actually never speaking to you again. I just am like so fed up.
Jordy was your bestie, remember? Remember, Amber? We all were shocked when you said he's your bestie. Were you high?
Amber, like, I love you, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to find somebody that's good for you, but I don't think that it's her. And I'm sorry if you don't agree. I'm sorry if others don't agree, but I just feel weird about it. And I had my reservations before anything came up about her.
Ooh, that's interesting. All right, Alexis, next time you go on Jordy's panel, we need to know, what were your reservations about Tommy?
Okay, but the thing is, like, you've dated a lot of people while we have been friends. Like,
Use a ho-ho.
Yes, bottle. Perfect song choice.
I fully support that, like, you have your opinions. Like to go and do that, like, you've hurt me on a level that's just like not okay.
I hear you, but I told you that I didn't want to talk about Emily with you anymore. I was like, can you just separate these relationships? Like, I don't care if we live in the same state. I don't have to be her best friend. If you guys break up, I'm still gonna be here.
But I'm not. No, that's the thing where it's like, I want to
we're
be
not
with
doing
Tommy
this.
for
No.
like ever.
So it's clear Amberlynn has learned nothing from the past relationship. She's
At
just
all.
diving headfirst
At
into this
all.
whole Tommy be with you forever crap.
How many times have you called me crying your eyes out?
Because
the most outlandish shit that she has said to you.
No.
Do you not remember?
No.
What?
No.
Girl, your relationship with
No.
Tommy is like what? Not even 2 months old and she's saying
Exactly.
outlandish things to you?
See, I told you guys. I fucking told you. She was going to start isolating her. She's going to get her to fucking quit YouTube. She's going to say you can live off your savings and all of the money that you'll get on your retroactive proceeds. Like, it's so obvious. And she's going to stuff her face. And she's going to either come back super fucking fat, or she's going to be like desperate and start doing like desperate things.
Alexis, we're gonna need to know what she's been saying. Go make a TikTok or something, please.
Sometimes.
Yes, and same with Tommy. Like, she's never ever gone through something like this. Like, this has been so hard for her. And then like for her late fiance to be like talked about in the way that she has, it's horrible because she was such an amazing woman. Like, it's not okay.
Nobody's shitting on her ex-fiance except in that they're not supportive of her being a feedie. Like, that's all. That is literally it.
Okay, maybe don't date and bring someone online and expose them to your audience when they have a late fiance that has barely been gone 4 months.
Maybe she should have taken the time to heal before she got
Oh my
in the
god,
relationship.
Alexis, I'm not doing this actually on live. Like, genuinely.
I'm not doing this with you. Your reasonings are not my concern, even though I said I would hear you out. I'm not hearing this.
What was the point of this?
Because you aren't always accountable when it's private. When we have a private.
Okay, that's fine. Like, I don't have to be fully accountable. You don't have to be fully accountable. It doesn't matter.
Why not? Why not?
Because I just fully don't understand. Like, I just don't understand, and I never will. And
Giving you clear-cut reasons why I am not a fan of this relationship.
Look at Amberlynn's eyes. She cannot stop watching the chat. And you know why that is? Because first of all, she loves all this attention, but also she doesn't know how to combat what Alexis is saying. And she's
Not
looking
one
to the
bit.
chat to help her in this
Not
argument.
one
I have
bit.
given you valid reason after valid reason after valid
I
reason.
know that you come
She
up with
looks
things-
so shocked. She's like shell shook. She's like, I can't answer. Oh no.
where I'm like, oh no, let me explain that. Like, you're literally off your rocker in that case. Like any person
Okay,
I've ever
bitch.
spoken to, you've never wanted me to talk to them anymore or be with them.
Okay,
Or
okay. I like Jade. Obviously, that ended. Okay.
Okay, but correct me if I'm wrong. I did not get to see the whole interview Jordy did last night, but didn't Alexis come out and say there was a whole DV situation between?
Yes. And that makes me think that maybe that part was overblown against Jade. Maybe it was mostly Amber. And that makes the most sense because we know Amber has the history of hitting people. But I don't know. Jade was apparently a drinker, so Amberlynn is too, in my opinion. They were a very toxic mix, and it was mutually abusive.
Between Jade and Amberlynn. So you have a problem with things that Tommy has said to Amberlynn, but you liked Jade, who she actually had a DV situation with. Okay, that makes no sense.
why do you say real names?
I liked Feline.
Holy
Bitch, we know Jade's name. I know Jade's name. Jade, Wifey, Feline, Winifred. Like, all the fucking names.
fuck. But that's the thing. How do you like someone who did the things that they did to me and you know what she did to me?
The body was beaten like a pinata.
Oh my god, that edit was courtesy of Bottle. But yeah,
Oh
Amber,
my
that's exactly
God.
what I'm saying. Makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly.
What all these other girls have done to you too.
Oh my god. I just want you to support, like, because, like, I know you don't want to be my friend, but I'm just letting you know, like, I know you gave me the ultimatum, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. But genuinely, Tommy makes me like the happiest I've ever felt, and I want to keep feeling that.
She also makes me
No,
very
what makes me very sad is everything that's been going on lately online.
No,
It's been freaking.
no. I'm
All
not
right,
gonna say it.
I'm
It doesn't make you sad. It makes you upset that you're not in control of it. That's what it is.
gonna hang up actually because you know.
I'm
that
gonna
to be
hang
true.
up because you're not giving
Amberlynn's
me what I
reasoning
want.
every time someone brings up something that's like questionable about Tommy or problematic, she keeps just saying over and over, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm
Mhm.
happy. And that to me just says that she is ignoring some of the red flags that people are telling her about and that she is seeing herself. That's just my opinion, but that's what I feel like is happening every time she says, I'm happy.
I'm sorry, but the one.
And
comment that
before
you
all
said
of this
about-
happened, me and Tommy never had sad moments like that. Like, it literally was magic.
Carl, it was 1 month and y'all are long distance from each other. Do you know how easy it is to make magic in that situation?
And then all of a sudden, our mental health got low because we were being harassed for days on end. It just sucks that you're taking my mental health and then Tommy's mental health and like using it against us and say, yeah, this is the deciding factor of why I don't like this relationship. That's crazy to me because you have also been in situations like even your current one. Let's not go there. I won't do that.
Amber, that was a low blow, okay? I'm not an
Yep.
Alexis fan.
I'm not gonna tell anything about Alexis because I'm not that kind of person. Immediately says, you have been through so many things and I could just detail everything about it. And I'm gonna give a little bit of a preview right now.
But there's no reason to bring her situation into this
Exactly.
discussion when you
It's
know it's
fucking
public in
vile.
front of thousands of people.
Vile.
Okay, that was not cool.
Okay, yes, but nobody's perfect, but they have never said the things
Oh
to me
my
that
God.
Tommy has said to you.
I think that maybe like you took it wrong.
Really,
Oh my
one
God.
of the specific comments that she made to you was awful. I would never say that to a partner.
Okay, but to me, like, so people are thinking this is staged. It actually is.
But to
Are you guys
me,
enjoying it?
I love it. I love that attention. Just give it to me. Any kind of attention. Any attention. Give it to me.
This is staged, actually. Hi, Basil. What a sweet little baby.
What
Hold on
the
a second.
fuck?
You put
What the fuck? You just doxed her baby's name.
me and your audience on hold while you're in a live is crazy behavior.
Oh my God, am I starting to like Alexis?
Oh my
Because I totally
God.
agree.
You
I
doxed
think
her
I'm
baby's
disassociating.
name.
Okay, everyone's telling me to go to therapy. I'm literally on Monday. I'm gonna get a therapist, and
You
then you guys
fucking
never have to do this to me
bitch.
again because that is like, it's a lot.
I agree with them. I
You
told you that.
doxed her
But like, I think
baby's
it's time
name.
that maybe we take this off a line, and if you don't want to talk in private, that's fine. I will
I
respect
just
that as
don't
well.
want things. I don't want things to get disrespectful, and I'm really not a super big fan of you bringing my partner into this because they have been nothing but nice.
Okay,
to you.
then let's move on from that.
Agreed. Her partner should never have been brought up. This
Yeah.
whole discussion, if you're going to have it online in front of an audience, why bring up her partner? They are not part of the topic at all.
It's like Tommy has only ever been nice to you. That's something else that's like really crazy to me. We've always had such a great time, the three of us, and
Yes, but I don't agree with some of the things that she says to you.
Okay, without knowing what exactly Tommy said, I kind of have to take Alexis's side in all of this because just from what we've heard, like, I agree. Someone can be completely nice to you, but if they are treating your friend badly, you have every right to not like them. The part that I disagree with, that I think is kind of shitty of Alexis, is to say it's either her or me. And when Amberlynn picked her to then bring this all public and put Amberlynn on blast, you should have just been like, okay, that's fine. I
Yeah.
wish you a nice life. And then just left it alone, not said a word about it publicly.
Tommy has been going through.
True, unless something came up that like was personal for Alexis, like she should not have said anything. Otherwise, it's just her being a shitty ass person. But Amber already surrounds herself with so many of them, so like it was bound to happen eventually.
One of the lowest times of her life,
I
trying to
understand.
gravitate that with thousands of people watching.
Turn off your goddamn notifications, Amber, or put it on silent. Goddamn, the hell is wrong with you? Like you're on live stream, and it was happening all the time during her drunk stream. It was just like ding, 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 ding.
I think the word you were looking for was navigate, not gravitate.
I understand. But when I was doxxed earlier this year, I did not take it out.
Okay, I get that. Her story is different though. Dating someone with BPD, which is me, like if your partner says you need space, you kind of take that personal. And I know I shouldn't take that personal. Once I'm out of like my weird BPD type of deal, I'm able to focus in and be like, this is normal.
Can I
Like,
say something?
no, because I'm like,
It's not going to be bad. Can I say something though? It wasn't the space that you needed that was the problem. But the problem was the comments being made towards you because one of those comments were absolutely vile. And I would never dream of saying that to one of my partners,
okay,
especially if we were still together.
Yeah, dude, I feel like that's a huge red flag. If you've only been together for a month,
Yeah.
not even been together.
It means they feel entitled to you, and that anything they say will just escalate from there because they'll feel more and more ownership over you and over the relationship. Like it's just bound to happen, and it's not worth it.
But like only known that person for a month and they're saying things like that are vile, no matter what their mental health, whatever's going on with that, they should not be saying vile things to you. Huge
Exactly.
red flag.
know that like
Exactly.
no relationship is perfect, but I do know that like in this one, this is the closest to perfect that I've ever had. Like,
You're literally giving me whiplash because one day it's not perfect and you're breaking up, and the next day it's perfect and wonderful and magical. You're literally giving me whiplash.
Oh my
Mhm.
God. I think I am starting to like Alexis. I at least in this situation, I at least agree with a lot of what she's saying.
Yeah, she's situationally correct. Like, you cannot like somebody and still think that they're right in this situation. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't want to admit is that Amberlynn, or like, that's how Amber is. She doesn't want to admit that, like, as much as she might not like people, they have good points to say about her or like critiques that could improve her in the future. like for her own benefit, not for anybody else, just her. Like, but she doesn't want to do it. It's too much.
You are supposed to support her, and you're supposed to support the fact that like I'm happy and like we're finally getting over that like scary like mental health situation that we were in. Like,
Okay, has she apologized for
yes,
the comment?
of course,
For the one specific comment.
yes,
I know you know what I'm talking about.
yes. And it's like that comment hurt you more than it hurt me, and I'm just over here like,
Do you remember how many hours you cried?
Maybe
after
you
that
don't
comment
have
was made?
real
all right, Alexis, I'm
feelings.
gonna go because I feel like you're trying to make this way worse than what it is, and that's the part that's like really frustrating to me because you're doing it in front of thousands of people.
Oh, Amber, quit acting like you don't enjoy every second of this.
You're, oh my god, I am actively like in a relationship where I'm happy and like
Like right now.
yes, because my mental health is finally improving. And so is hers.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
genuinely. And I
God.
know you've had your lows too, and you say and do things like you literally, yes, this is a skit and this is staged. Yes.
I bet you that's Tommy texting her, like, shut that fucking bitch up. She's saying so many things about me. It's hurting my emotions.
You say and do things that like, you know, come on, like you've been there.
Girl, you haven't even been together 2 months with this person and you're
Yeah.
already having all of these rocky moments and ups and downs. This is when it's supposed to be easy. The beginning of the relationship is when it's supposed to be the easiest. Imagine
Exactly. The honeymoon phase, the lusting phase, it's supposed to get you over the rough parts of like finding out the things that you don't like about them. Otherwise, you break up early. Like the fact that you want to keep pursuing this at every interval where you find something that you find despicable. Like you're just like, oh no, I want to keep going. I want to keep going because I just want this. I want this no matter what. It's so self-destructive.
and where you're going to go from here.
Understand that, but I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't speak up.
Okay, what made you, in my opinion, do something that wasn't okay is when you publicly went to a reaction channel that you know I don't like, and then you don't even want to have this phone call with me. Privately, you want to do it publicly yet again, knowing that I love you and I'm not going to be able to say no. Like, that's not fair at all.
Oh my
I
God.
love
Did you see
you.
what Amberlynn just did there? Wow, girl, the way she is able to manipulate things.
Yep.
And we got to watch
Yep.
it in real time. Holy cow.
Yep. She weaponizes her emotions, turns it around on the other person, and then makes them feel bad about having any kind of response about it. Like, fucking evil.
Wow.
Okay, but you don't always show me that you love me.
You guys are a couple, right? You guys are together?
I try my hardest. Like, I'm always
That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm declaring my love for you publicly. I might as well have a fucking boombox. Why don't you love me back?
there for you. Like, I feel like we've gotten the closest ever since I've been with Tommy. Like, we all three of us hang out together. And
Also, I want to clarify, I haven't met either of them. We have not hung out in person.
no, it's not in person. It's very 2024 coded through the FaceTime. Like,
Shut
I
up.
just want like us to be okay, but it's like I don't know if it's ever gonna if we're gonna be able to get to that point ever again.
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, please. Come on. You guys are like
I don't
trauma
know.
bonded.
I just
I'm sure you're going to be
feel like
besties.
we'll never
Probably
get
already
back
are.
there.
I'm not going to say anything.
We'll just
messed up,
never recover to where we were. It'll just keep falling apart.
but sometimes I just feel like you choose your partners over me, and then they leave, or you break up, or you fight, and then you're back to giving me the friendship.
Are you guys like together?
You're not on the back burner when it comes to me and Tommy. I have been closer to you
Get a goddamn room.
than I ever have, and you know that. It was fun, the three of us like talking and like hanging out, and like it was
And you know that even after everything came out, I still gave her a chance. But it's certain things that have transpired since that I just can't get behind.
okay. Then
it's just like-
then we won't be friends.
Damn.
I don't know what else to say.
Damn. This reminds me of me when I was a fucking teenager.
Like, it's fucked up that like I can't confide in you like as a best friend. Like,
You can.
So Amberlynn's the type of friend who just spills all their guts to you, tells you all the problems that they're having, things that their significant other
Except I didn't do that. Like, no.
has said to them or about them. And then when they have made up with their significant other, they want you to just forget everything they said and be totally cool with that person. That's not a real friend, Amberlynn. That's not what a good friend.
Nope. That's like that bullshit ass friend who will abandon you as soon as they get a dude. Like the worst kind of person. Because then they come crying back to you when they need somebody to support them. But they'll easily drop you every single time. And then they will find other people that they will not do that to, but you'll still be the one that they do it to. It's very sick.
friend does anyway. And it sounds like you're not a very good friend for putting her in that situation.
actually, yeah, like you know a lot of stuff about my exes, about friends, about people in my life. Like, you know,
That's because you trauma
lot.
dump.
Do you really think that I would ever spill that? Be so for real right now.
I was scared.
Come on.
I was, because it's like what you did already has shocked me, has left me shocked. Like, you have hurt me by hurting her. Like, genuinely. That is what I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm
This
gonna
is embarrassing.
cry.
Like, because I needed to have this conversation. It's like, I feel like I can't even fully, like, because we're public. Almost 4,000 people are watching. I feel fucking so embarrassed by this.
Then you hang up.
Exactly, Bottle. Then just hang up.
Exactly.
But I felt like I had to do it because it was the only way we could talk.
Exactly.
Like, how embarrassing is this?
Oh, this is what embarrasses you? Not telling us last night about how perfect your vajinky is?
Well,
Oh my
because
god.
I needed you to be accountable. Doesn't you refuse to see the truth?
Amberlynn has no menorah. Long live Labia Lynn.
And this is something that I've accepted about you, and I understand, but that's not fair to me.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I'm 2 hours late for my concert.
I promise
I
you,
hope you have fun at
Tommy
your
is the one
concert.
texting.
Now looks like
She
a
is
dumb.
so pissed. She's like, she will blow up Amber and be like, you need to really stop talking to that girl. And honestly, I hate that you were sharing that on YouTube. And then she'll push her further and further away from YouTube to the point where she quits. Because Amber's getting like, even though she has frequently baited quitting, she has, as if she has a girlfriend that is supporting her in that decision, she would absolutely do it. She would absolutely do it.
So,
Dumb.
I look like a manipulator. I don't take accountability.
Stop reading the comments. I'm not reading the comments. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, exactly. That is why she's so upset and she's crying. It's not about their broken friendship. It's because Amberlynn keeps reading the comments and she sees that people are not taking her side in this. That's what she's really upset about.
you have seen.
Amberlynn, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think that sometimes you're vulnerable.
Okay, but I'm letting you know that. Like,
Why does Alexis sound like a more mature version of Amber, who just wants that attention level still? Like, god damn, that is embarrassing, Amber.
Like, I firmly think that you're wrong in this situation.
you
It's
sound
not fair
like
because
the
you already
immature
know.
one.
Yes, but why does it have to be publicly? Why?
Because you aren't always.
I keep telling you guys, the reason she wants it to be in private is because she can control whatever comes out of that. She has the control of the platform, not Alexis. Alexis would be struggling to get her word out if Amber took it private. And as much as I don't like Alexis overall, I think that she deserves to have her word heard if Amber is going to be heard.
Accountable when it's private.
Doing it live doesn't change the way that I respond to you. That's all I gotta say.
It does. It really does. It absolutely fucking does. Because it puts you on the spot. You can't just come back on as soon as you like thought of whatever story you want to spin for us. Like, that's literally the whole point of keeping you accountable. This is accountability. And that's why you hate it. That's why you cried when it first started to try and make it stop. And that's why the whole time you were miserable. That's why.
I beg to differ.
I'd probably be crying more,
Liar.
actually, if we were off a line. So,
I don't know if there is going to be a resolution right now. I think that
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so triggered by this. Like, I'm so sorry.
we both have a lot of things to think about.
I've already been thinking. I've already done my thoughts.
Me too.
I've been journaling. I've been thinking. I've been talking.
Not the aggressive journaling.
Oh my God, Alexis just said, "Oh God, not the aggressive
Not the
journaling."
aggressive
Alexis,
journaling.
Stop making me like you.
No.
And I know what I want in my life, and I know how I feel about certain situations. I'm happy. And
Right, but you're gonna feel how you feel. I'm gonna feel how I feel, and I just
Can I feel how I want to
don't
feel?
know what to say to you, Amberlynn, because I feel like sometimes I'm just literally repeating myself over and over and over until you see my perspective.
I've been seeing
Thank you so much for reaffirming the way that we feel in the audience. Thank you, Alexis.
your perspective, but like you're also not understanding mine, and I can't fully explain it because I'm live streaming and it's personal.
Oh no,
Yeah,
we see your
right.
perspective, girl. You were upset with Tommy. You vented to your best friend. You and Tommy made up, and now you want your best friend to just forget everything you said and be totally cool with Tommy because you're quote unquote happy.
I'm not fully able to speak to you in a way that I would because there are personal things that obviously I don't want to say on here.
I am just as much as you
Girl.
are hurt. I am also hurt. So I'm upset.
You were dumb.
I still can feel the way that I feel.
Yes, and I'm letting you feel the way that you feel.
No, you're
Ooh,
not.
that was
You're letting her feel the way that she wants to feel. See, Amber thinks that she can dictate how and when people feel things. You are not in control of anybody, Amber. You're not even in fucking control of yourself.
very controlling, Amberlynn. You're letting her
Mhm.
feel the way that she feels.
Mhm.
I didn't mean to hurt you. I don't know how that I did, and if I did hurt you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not an apology.
If I did
Saying
hurt
if-
you, I'm sorry that you took it that way. But I didn't mean to, so my intent is all that matters. So grow up and get over it.
If I did hurt you, I'm sorry. That was not an apology, girl.
Final straw was when you brought my partner into this. That was my final straw.
Okay, I'm sorry for bringing your partner into this. I was just trying to relate. I was bringing like relatable situations together, but I would never look at you and say me or them. I would never do that.
If I was in a what you assume
You're
and
not-
saw to be a harmful
Oh my
relationship, I
God.
would want you to.
There's nothing harmful.
She has a kid, so I'm assuming that the guy or girl, whatever, plays a role in that kid's life. You are so out of your depth, Amber. You're so out of your depth.
And this is where I'm gonna hang up because there's nothing harmful happening. This is like the softest love I've
Because
ever.
you're not giving me what I want. I want soft love. Give me soft love, not hard love, not tough love, soft love.
Ever had in my life.
Oh my God. She's so dramatic.
Jesus
But
Christ.
also I feel like
Maybe she means by soft love, nobody criticizing her, only telling her yes. She wants a yes man. She wants a feeder. So that's why she's telling us, I just want to do what I want and not get anybody telling me no. Just like, oh, I'm losing. I'll say I'm losing even if I'm gaining. Yeah, because I don't want that fucking criticism. Amber, you have never changed over the course of your entire channel except to become worse, to become more reclusive, and to become a bigger liar, a more complex liar, and a more intricate liar in terms of who you rope in. Like, it's gross. It's gross, and you want to monetize it, and you want to have breakdowns on the internet while drinking at 33 going on 34. It's embarrassing. It's unnecessary, and you need therapy, and you need to go off of the internet for a while, but not because your feeder tells you to.
this is probably going to, if Alexis does cut off communication, this is going to make Amberlynn and Tommy just more toxically bound to each other, if
Yep.
that makes sense. Because now
Yep.
it's like, it's us against the world. Like, no one wants
That's
us to
what I
be
said.
together. It's like we're
That was the title of one of my videos. Amberlynn and Tommy against the world.
Romeo and Juliet. No one wants us to be together, but we're just so in love. We can't help it. And that will also be why, if and when they end up breaking up, she is going to blame this on Tommy and say, I gave up my best friend for you.
Someone to actually like love me gently, and it's not toxic or this like
Love me
gross, like
gently.
heavy, abusive. Like I've been
So
in abusive
gentle.
things, and you know that. So this is how it feels to like be
Soft.
loved, without like feeling like there's some sort of like abuse going on. And I
Cariño.
don't want to talk about this. Like
Girl. Okay, hey, you're fine. You're safe. Everything's good.
I'm not
Exactly.
safe. This is gonna be on every fucking reaction.
Exactly. Alexis she's like, I'm not falling for the fucking waterworks. You turned it on, you turned it off. You're turning it on again after all this time. You would have been breaking down when you were having the tough conversation, not right now, when you're trying to cut it off and end it. That's the whole thing. Like, it's so obviously fucking... Ugh. It's so obvious in everything that you do, how your motivations just seep into every little action and thing that you say. It doesn't happen because it's natural. It's because there's something planned behind it, and it's not even like just to accomplish a goal. It's because you want to manipulate. You want the thrill of being in control of other people.
You know, there is.
Life 360, baby.
Hang up.
And nothing bad is happening.
Yes, everything bad is happening. Like you've made me have this phone call publicly. That's not fair.
God, again with the manipulation. No one made you have this phone call publicly, girl. We saw you at the start of the phone call. You were giddy as hell. You were loving every minute of it. But now that we get to hear Alexis' side of the story and people are getting more of a perspective of what's really going on between you two, now you don't like it.
Okay, well, some of the things you have said to me are also are not fair. Okay, well, my friends have literally been outside for the last 20 minutes. I have to go.
So what was the point of this then?
Bye.
Like,
I wanted to speak to you on a public platform where you could be accountable and you could just say whatever you wanted out of emotion.
I have BPD. I have a lot of emotions right now.
So do I.
I don't even know how I'm.
So do
actually
I.
doing this.
I don't use that as an excuse.
I just have a lot of
I have to
emotions.
go. My friends are literally like, what is going on?
So you did all this. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What? Say it.
What's
Now, this is exactly what Amber Heard did to Johnny Depp. When he would try to leave and like exit the conversation once it's truly done, she would keep grabbing and holding on, not letting it go. Just keep bringing up the same shit over and over again. That's exactly what Amber is doing.
What's the next step in this like
It's wild.
situation?
Dude, I don't know.
I want you to be happy for me.
Oh my God, Amberlynn, are you paying attention? She said she can't be happy for you because of the things that you told her Tommy said to you. So basically, it sounds like you just want her to fake it. Just fake pretend that she's happy for you. So you don't want a friend, a real friend. You just want a cheerleader who's just going to cheer you on no matter what choices you make, good or bad.
I was trying to be.
Okay.
I was trying to be. I don't know what else to say.
Well,
This is just, we're going in circles now. So
I hope that you have fun at your concert. And I don't know.
Okay. Have a good rest of your night.
You too.
Lol.
Okay, so that was the end. I can see why she deleted this live stream. Amberlynn has kind of been getting positive reactions lately. People have been on her side. And now with this whole public phone call, I think
This
people
is
were
rough.
starting to turn on her, and she hates that. So I guess that's why she deleted it. Also, Amberlynn, thank you for the shout out. And like I said, I am not sorry for anything I did. Erica needed exposing, and I don't really care if you don't like it. One day you will thank me, girl. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave me a comment down below.
And
we're back. The team is looking down the barrel.
Okie dokie. That was an excellent fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you're not already subscribed to Salty or myself or Bottle, please give all of us a subscription, and talk to you next time. And we will continue to flame Amberlynn as well as Tommy, because they're pieces of garbage, and so are Eric and Ricky.